I've been wanting to get a bike, and I got this bike yesterday. It was $100 at Walmart. It's a Kent. It's a Bobo brand. So I'm just going to take it for a ride around the city, let you guys see what I'm seeing and all that stuff. I rode about 2 miles so far, and I didn't stretch. I didn't drink anything. It's poorly planned. I want to go to Old City. I don't know if I can go that far. So this is going to be my bike ride, my first bike ride. And if you notice, it's almost the city's colors, blue and yellow. I didn't do that on purpose. This is the only bike left. No, oh, by the way, no, it's 1 speed. There's no 10 speed. I'm just going 1 speed. Nobody ahead of me. I'm going to try to talk and ride the bike. You know what? It's going to be too windy. I'm going to have to buy that wind-resistant mic. Yeah, I haven't gone on a bike ride like this in forever. And, it's awesome. Yeah, I'm going at this pace. I have a thing that can track my workout activity. And it says I'm going like 9 miles an hour. Young Dylan likes to ride bikes. Ride my bike to Penn's Landing and see what Penn's Landing is like during this epidemic. I did take a little stretch in Fishtown because I already felt my, I don't know if it's a hamstring or a quad. They're probably around the same area. Either way, they both felt like they were rubber bands stretching as far as they possibly could. Vince McMahon once ripped both his quads at the same time, and I felt like I was almost there. So I stretched. I had to stretch. A lot of more skilled bikers are out, guys wearing shorts, not jeans. My sneakers are destroyed. It's a Friday afternoon. Eerily quiet. So let's see what's going on at Penn's Landing, and I'm going to see Old City. I've been waiting to see Old City during the pandemic. I guess I should get my Patreon postcards. I don't know how I'm going to do that. Whoa, watch your step, stupid. Right off of Front Street, the flag of Ireland flies. And right over here is the Irish Memorial. The first thing that affected me, the first thing that was canceled in my life because of the coronavirus was the St. Patrick's Day parade. And this monument is dedicated to the immigrants of Ireland who came to America and helped make America the country it is today. My great-grandfather was an Irish immigrant, but what my grandma told me is my grandpa, they were showing model homes. Like there weren't many houses built in Kensington. He saw the first model home in Kensington, and he bought it, and he told the people he wanted the furniture with it. And I guess that makes sense because he's coming over from Ireland. He didn't have any furniture. He just didn't feel like looking for it. He saw the house. He goes, yeah, it looks good. I'll take it. Everybody singing this song. Does this historical marker belong? Tun Tavern. Near here stood Tun Tavern, 1693 to 1781, which is regarded as the traditional birthplace of the United States Marine Corps, authorized by a resolution of the Continental Congress, November 10th, 1775, Semper Fidelis. Yes, of course that belongs. Of course that belongs. You gonna say no? We're gonna kill you. No, it absolutely belongs. Very important. If it wasn't for the Tun Tavern, we never would have gotten John Cena's great movie, The Marine. So, we're gonna just walk around a little bit, take in the sights and the sounds. A lot of people. Actually, not a lot of people. It's actually very quiet. I think I'm liking this too much. You're allowed to go for walks. I don't know why people aren't going for walks. And I'm doing social distancing. How many people have you seen in my videos? So World War II submarine, the USS Vicuna. There is, behind that, is the Olympia. I think it's the Olympia. I think that's one of the only ships, if not the only ship, from the War of 1812. This is the Mashalou. And I heard that this was in The Godfather. Or Godfather 2. Makes me think of the greatest movie of all time, Summer Rental. Temporarily closed on March 30th. We are way past. I think it's April 14th. I don't even know what day is it or what. The only way I know it's a weekday is when Mrs. Captain sets an alarm and we see where she has to go to work. Oh, am I trespassing? Okay. You know what? I've never been here. This is the Chart House. This is a fancy restaurant. This is the restaurant itself. It's closed. There it is. The Battleship, New Jersey. So I'm standing here in front of the Betsy Ross house. People are out when the neighbors are standing outside their house drinking. I have a thing where I have to go downtown. Like I get like a withdrawal. I guess it's OCD. I have to go downtown. Just yeah. So this is what we're looking at. The street behind me is closed, so nobody's coming down here. Building here, look at this. The Manufacturers National Bank. Actually, look at this building. Wow. And this is they do this thing. They do this at Disney World too. They make the windows at the bottom taller just to give it more oomph. Might as well do a little bit of history. This here, if you see that little, how it goes down, that little belly, that is Dock Creek, or Creek. I say Creek because I'm from Philadelphia. And this little, if you see those houses there, you would take your waste, your pee-pee and poo-poo, and you would dump it in this creek, and it would go all the way down to the Delaware River. The waters got so polluted with the waste. What they built were these little archways to block the creek from running. I guess that's what they did. And there's one all the way down there. So this is Carpenter's Hall. This is where I buy the postcards for the Patreon subscribers. And I didn't think it'd be open, but it's not open. Nobody's here. Nobody's. It's crazy. All the hotels are closed. Penn's Landing, no, not all the hotels. Some of the hotels are closed. I guess who's traveling, right? Not supposed to. The shutters of Carpenter Hall are shut. It looks like everything is unlocked, like all the parks. So that's good. You can get a lot of space and walk around. So some of the Victorian gardens are open. So let's go take a peek at them. So this is an 18th century garden. Some of the things that they did in the 18th century is they made these little boxes and nice straight pathways. This was put in 1969 by I think it was Lady Bird Johnson. I think Lyndon Johnson's wife was here and dedicated this. You're going to see a lot of flowers in this video. You gotta, I believe, I really believe this. You gotta take, a second. And all we got is time right now. You gotta take a second and smell the flowers, look at the flowers, appreciate the small things. I'm colorblind. I can't appreciate these colors the way you guys do. But still. And there he is, my second favorite founding father, Robert Morris. This is the American Philosophical Society. And that garden there is the Thomas Jefferson Garden. There it is, Independence Hall. Independence Hall Plaza. Just me and this guy. We're the only ones here. Like this is 6th Street. 6th and Market. Look at no one is ahead of me. So this is the layout of the home of two presidents. Two presidents lived in this house. It was originally owned by Robert Morris, but this is what you would open the door, and this would be the room. That's how they'd be laid out. The TVs weren't there, of course. And there, down there is the foundation from the original house. I don't think I ever noticed the birds chirping here before, because there's always traffic. And there's traffic now, but it's not as bad. Wow. I think I'm becoming a hippie. I'm looking at clouds. I'm checking, the birds are chirping. I'm looking at flowers. Let me say hi to Ben Franklin. Then we're going to start our ride home. This is something you don't see that often. Barely a penny on the grave of Ben Franklin. I am riding a bike. On the block, 2 blocks from here is the block I grew up from. Probably the last time I rode a bike, I lived on this street. Gall Street. And that's my old house right there. Alright, so I'm going to turn this off because now I got to cross a busy street. I should be paying attention and not talking to myself. So, make sure you hit like and subscribe, and I'll sail with you later. Toodles!